Hey guys, Austin with Lost Creek, and today we're talking about separation anxiety. This is part 2 in our video series here. So in the last video, we taught you how to send your dog to a place for separation anxiety. Now we're going to teach you how to keep your dog there, encourage him to stay there, and then train him to stay there. So the first thing I'm going to do is send him to a place, and then I'm just going to stop, and I'm going to try to a single step around his whole bed here. And if he gets up, I'm going to use our tone we learned in our communication video to tell him, no, I don't like that. I want you to sit back down. I'm going to maintain leash pressure here at the same time. So I'll show you what that looks like. Hey, place. Good boy, good job. So we'll treat him for getting on the mat. Now, I don't care if he's standing up, sitting down, moving around. Hey. Come on, back up. Good. As long as he's on that mat. Even the single foot dogs are not very aware of their feet. Nope, come on. Good. They're not very aware of their feet, so they might be sitting with 1 foot on and 3 feet on and 1 foot off. That's okay if you see that intent to go there. But if you see the dog trying to scoot forward a little further and a little further, that's him trying to cheat. Then we'll correct him. Nope, come on, like right here. Good. Good boy. Great. Okay, so now we'll talk about keeping him on there. Let's go, buddy. Place. Good boy. Good job. Very good boy. So to maintain him on here, what we're doing, there's 2 things I've got. I've got this leash pressure. I'm just going to hold back. I'm not like jerking on him or anything. If he tries to move, I'll just kind of hold back on the pressure. But more importantly, I want to move away from that. I want to move to verbal pressure, psychological pressure, so I don't have to have a leash here. But to teach him, sometimes you'll have to have this leash and you just put pressure on. You move around the bed a little bit. If he moves off, nope, good. So I'm just holding back. I'm not really pulling on him. I'm just telling him, don't do that. Good boy. Nope, good. I'm going to move around. Very good boy. Great job. That's a good puppy. Then I'll treat him. That was a really good one there. Try going around again. Yes, very good. Good boy. All right. Now, once I get all the way around his bed here, then I'm going to pick one single direction and start moving away from him. So I'm going to kind of go off that way. Nope. Hey, nope. Good. All right. So what I'm going to do is take a single step. Very deliberate in my motion here. So you're going to see it's a step, stop, good. Back, stop, treat. Good job. The reason I'm being deliberate in my motion is because I want him to understand those are separate individual actions. So the first thing is I'm moving. I don't want you to move. Good. You didn't move. Now I'm coming back. I still don't want you to move. And now you can have a treat. If we break it up into sync steps like that, it's a lot easier for the dog's mind to process. Now I'll move to 2 steps. Notice I'm not saying stay or place anymore. Good boy. What I'm doing is once I tell him place, I only want to have to say that once, and I'm going to expect him to stay there until I tell him otherwise. If he wants to get up, I'm going to put him back. If I say, hey, bud, go back to place, I just told him, if you get up, I'll just tell you to do it again. And I don't want that. I want him to understand that he needs to stay there regardless of what he thinks, whatever he wants to do. So I'm going to move to 3 steps now. I may be out of frame here. I'll go a different direction next. Good. Oops, there you go. Now I'm going to switch directions and go this way. When I go that far, over here I went about 3 or 4 steps. When I'm changing direction, I'm only going to move 1 step at a time. We're going to start over. Make it easy for him. So single step. Good boy. Good job. Good job. I'm treating him, praising him every time, petting if possible. Stay. Oh, I said stay. Don't do that. Good job. All right, now I'm going to do 2 steps. Good boy. Good job. Very good. Now I'll have for 3. 1, 2, 3. You get to this point where you realize that he gets this and he's just staying there like he's doing. Good job. Very good boy. This is kind of his mind telling him, oh, man, you're not going to let me get up. I get it. I'll just relax. A lot of dogs will sit like this. Some will lay down. Others will kind of roll over on their hind end because their mind says, hey, you know what? I'm not getting up. I might as well get comfortable. When I see that happen, I'm going to go nuts and tell him, hey, that's what I love. Way to go. You're free to go. So you're actually committing his mind to giving up. He's like, oh, I give up. And we say, okay, you're free to go. Well, now he's thinking, well, hey, man, if I just give up sooner next time, I'll get away sooner. And that's true. We'll do it over and over. And eventually we'll say, hey, go there. He'll give up right away. We'll make him wait a second. Good boy. You're free to go. Then we'll send him there. He'll give up. We'll make him wait 2, 3, 4 seconds, etc. And then let him go. Eventually, he's just waiting until you tell him otherwise. Hey, you know what? I want you to stay there until I give you another command. Now, where this is valuable, I'm just moving in another direction here just to test this. But where this is valuable with separation anxiety is now I can move all around the house or in public, and he knows that he's safe here because we're going to practice being here. You'll see a big difference. For instance, if he's shy around dogs or people, if I come over here and bring in dogs or people, you're going to notice he's on edge. He might be barking, lunging, shaking. you put him on this bed when you've had practice here, you bring in people for the first time or dogs, you're gonna notice that shaking turns into nothing. He's just calm, he'll lay down, he'll get comfortable. Once you've hit that mindset of I'm not getting up, like what's going on here. He's not planning on moving, he's pretty comfortable there. Good boy. A way you'll know he's kind of committed to you, sorry, Paul. The way you'll know he's committed to listening is you'll ask him to come here and he says, you just told me not to move. That's not him defying you. That's him deferring to you. He's saying, I get it. You don't want me to come. You told me not to move. Come here, bud. There's a good example of it. Good. Okay, come on. Good job. The idea there is he's like, nope, moving is not okay. You've been telling me that for a while here. He was just listening to me. I'm not going to fail him for that. I asked him one more time. If he didn't do that, I shouldn't have asked him twice. What I should have done is grabbed his leash and kind of said, hey, come on, it's okay to go. Give him a little bit of pressure. That's something else we'll practice in another video. Here, place. You're going to notice when you get him in this mood, mindset of listening, he's going to be a lot more likely to stay as well. You can see there, he actually looked at his feet. Am I still on my bed here? That's what I want him thinking, so I can keep moving away from him. Even though he's standing there, good job. He knows he's supposed to stay on that bed. He's a little bit off, but I'm okay with it. Like I said earlier, he understands that, hey, I'm supposed to stay here. I see intent. You see he leans, he goes, wait, I'm not supposed to get up. Good boy. I can move him back with a treat or so. And then when I decide he's doing okay, there he again chose to say, okay, break. Good boy, good job. Give him that break command, and he's free to go. So you're seeing him actually choosing to do what you want, do what I want here. What we can do there is eventually send him there and just start moving around your house, like I said, get him used to you being there, just in the room. When he's good with that, we can start leaving the room 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, until he can't see you. Then we can leave for 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, etc., until he gets to that point where he's really confident without you. This doesn't take long. Spend, a good 20 minutes 2-3 times a day, or sorry, 5-10 minutes 2-3 times a day. In about 3 or 4 days, you'll probably have this knocked out.